Hi guys, Andy May here. Welcome back to the channel. It is time for the Pan That Palette for 2017 intro. I'm going to pan my Lorac Mega Pro. I do have pan on some. This is throwing me off because the mirror's on the side and I can see my face like in my face. So you can see I have pan on cashmere here down at the bottom. I have khaki, brown, stone, and wisteria. I want to make sure I'm pointing in the right spot. And then I have a huge pan showing in cream. That one will probably end up getting repressed just so that I can reach it because it's kind of in the corners, and that's what I use for all over. I do have okay dips going in this fawn and camel, sand, and smoky topaz, and I more recently was enjoying the orchid, mulberry, merlot, and blush, kind of working on a pinky type look with those, but this is where it is now. My goal for this project isn't necessarily to use all of the eyeshadow up. I do want to initially hit pan on every shadow within the palette. Once I hit pan on every shadow, I am going to work basically from this side to this side to use them all up. And I've said it in like my wrap-up video for the 12 pans of Christmas, or sorry, 9 by New Year's. This was in there and I wanted to hit pan on 5 shades. I think I had already hit pan on stone and then I worked on 5 more shades. So I would be okay with ending the project if I hadn't used up like the black, indigo, caviar, because honestly, there's blacks in almost every one of my palettes. It's not a color that I really use anyways, so as long as I can use like all the nudie colors that I really love, probably the deep teal, merlot, this bottom corner and this black, I'm not completely worried about using up, so I will work through them, and I could always depot. I think that's what will happen. I will do my best to use every single shade in here. The only exceptions that I will accept, like popping out and putting in my Z palette, is Merlot and Deep Teal. But the Caviar, Indigo, and Black, I'm not worried about keeping at all, to be honest. They're not colors that I use. I will hit pan on them. I will do my best to hit pan on them, but as far as using them up, ain't gonna happen. So this is just the palette. I figured I'd get you guys a nice video intro for it. I will insert a picture of what it looks like now. I'll make sure that I take a picture of it. I will be updating on this at least once a month. I plan on doing 1 week, 1 palette with my palettes this year. So the first week of January, I'm going to use this palette. The second week, I'll use a palette of my choice. The third week, I'll go back and use this one. And then 4th week, I'll use a palette of my choice. That way, I don't get burnt out on this. I still use my other eyeshadows, and I'm not like neglecting my palettes. And I think everything will just run smoother if I do it that way. So I will probably update you guys at the end of the month on the progress on the palette, or I may do it at the end of the week that I use it if I make significant enough progress on it. We'll just have to play it by ear, I guess, for this guy. But I don't know. I'm pretty excited and extremely nervous because this is 32 eyeshadows. So wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Hope you guys enjoyed the intro. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see the updates. And I do hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.